All right, ladies. So, how do you know if he is falling in love with you? Today, how do you know if he is developing strong feelings of devotion and admiration? Maybe you have been seeing this guy for a few months or even a whole year. You see that he likes you, but you want to know if he goes deeper than that. So, I am going to give you 5 signs that I have experienced myself in love. Okay, so let us go down the list. And number 1 sign he is falling in love. He lives for your smile and wants to see it every single day of the week. Somebody asked me the other day in a live on Instagram, what is the first thing? What is the first thing that you notice in a woman physically? And I said, smile. I instantly said her smile, like I knew this. Like whenever I see a woman now, whenever I see a woman that I am attracted to, the first trait is her smile. I can tell you that when a man is falling in love with you, he gets satisfaction. He gets so much satisfaction from just sparking positive feelings in you today. Like making you laugh, right? It is like the analogy that I always use for men. Imagine that a man is a car, driving with purpose and direction always. And a woman's joy is literally his gasoline, the highest quality gas. That gives him the energy to propel forward at an unstoppable speed always. Like the moments that I have been in love in the past, I felt like a clown. Many times just, cracking jokes and because I loved her. Because I loved making my woman smile and it just brings this warm feeling. Knowing that she was happy by my side, and yes, some guys are a bit drier now, than others and do not have, let us say, much charisma. But if he loves, if he is falling for you, I can tell you that the desire to make you smile is inside him, and he may show it in other ways. Like, sitting down with you to watch Grey's Anatomy, which I find painfully painful. But I have done it in the past, right, to please some of the women that I was with. And also, I could see they were happy, so that also made me happy. Sign number 2 is he asks you meaningful questions. When a man is falling for you, he is going to want to get to know you better, right? And he will ask questions, meaningful questions about your childhood, your fears, and goals. And as a way to deepen your emotional connection, if he is already thinking future, he wants to know your values and beliefs. He wants to build trust and intimacy. If he barely shows interest in what you have to say, does not care much about inquiring into who you are as a person, this may mean that you are in a one-sided relationship, and he is there to extract from you and satisfy his needs if you want to learn. If you want to learn more about this, go check my other videos, like the one that is titled What Men Want in Women and Relationships Now. Number 3 is he starts being protective of you. He starts caring a lot about your emotional and physical safety. He wants to hear from you every day, make sure that everything is going okay. Everything is going okay in your life. As men, we find purpose in being the protector and basically your superhero. Think about all those superhero movies like Batman or Superman, where these guys are basically untouchable, right? Nobody can hurt them. And then what happens? He starts falling for a girl, and now the enemy realizes that this is the only way to hurt the guy. And there is so much truth to that, right? I can tell you that the first time that I felt this feeling in my life, I was on a plane, and there was a lot of turbulence, and the plane, started dropping altitude like crazy. And the people were screaming and shouting. I mean, the level of adrenaline and fear was insanely high. And my ex at the time, she was sitting next to me. And all I could think about, okay, was her safety. Like I remember looking at the exit door and thinking, okay, if we crash, I am going to grab her and just swim to the door and then push her out so she can live. And this was just an ex-girlfriend, right? Like we did not have any kids or anything, but I felt that deep instinct that That deep instinct that if this goes down, my duty as a man is to make sure that the woman I love makes it out alive, and it is funny like. Sometimes I am coaching a client and they say, oh, oh, he loves me, but he does not speak to me. He has not spoken to me in 3 days. And I am like, what? Trust me. Trust me, if he was truly in love, not a single day can go by without you hearing from him, because your safety and well-being is a priority in his life. Unless you are in like a silly fight and both of you waiting to see who calls first, right? But I hope that you are. But I hope that you are mature enough to avoid those childish games. Sign number Sign number 4. He is falling in love with you. He wants to get to know. He wants to get to know your family better. Maybe you do not have the best family. Do not have the best family. Or maybe you have an amazing family. Whatever the case is, he is curious to know where you come from. Who are your parents, your siblings? How your relationship with them. He wants to spend time getting to know them. Because most relationships that I have had, I always remember I always became best friends with my mother-in-law. I was like a son. I was like a son to her. And if your man is falling for you, he will enjoy hearing stories of when you were a kid, or embarrassing things that you did in high school. And in the same way he wants you to get to know his family too, right? He wants to spend the holidays together, etc. All that as a way to deepen the connection between you two. And final number 5 is he values. Final number 5 is he values your opinion, especially for important matters. One of the key aspects of him falling for you is that he will start developing. He will start developing deep admiration for you. But do not confuse this with your time or achievement, right? You can be the most renowned doctor in town and still he may not care about your opinion if he does not look up to you as a woman of integrity and dedication. On the other hand, you can be a housemaid and he may think you are the greatest. And he may think you are the greatest human being that has walked this earth. Because of the way that you look after him. You know how kind you are to other people. So it always depends on the other person and what they value. Therefore, if he praises your character, he will want to know your thoughts on important issues because he trusts your instincts and point of view anyways. Those are the 5 signs I wanted to touch on. There is obviously many more, but I think these are great starting points. And I hope that you found this video insightful and that you keep reading and learning about relationships, dating, and human behavior, because like I always say, for your relationships to change, you need to change. Have a beautiful day now. You need to understand that love is a journey and not just a destination point. Love is a journey and not just a destination point. So you must keep walking. Forward, even when the path seems dark and unclear now. You must trust your own heart. You must trust your own heart to guide you toward the right man for your soul. And do not settle for less than what you truly deserve in this crazy world of dating and modern romance. You are worthy of being cherished and adored fully by someone who sees your light and wants to protect it from the shadows, always. So keep your head up high now, and never let anyone dim your beautiful sparkle that shines from within your soul and makes you unique among all other women on this planet Earth today. You are a gift, and you should be treated as such. You are a gift, and you should be treated as such by any man who enters by any man who enters your life and wants to stay there for the long haul. Now, life and wants to stay there for the long haul. Now, you must observe his actions. You must observe his actions more than you listen to his sweet-talking words. More than you listen to his sweet-talking words, because actions speak louder. Because actions speak louder than words ever could in the history of mankind. Than words ever could in the history of mankind. So watch what he does daily. So watch what he does daily and see if he aligns with these 5 major signs. And see if he aligns with these 5 major signs that we discussed together. That we discussed together in this very script today for your own benefit. Now, in this very script today for your own benefit. Now, you have the knowledge power to decide if he is the one or just a passing flame. To decide if he is the one or just a passing flame that will burn out quickly. That will burn out quickly and leave you in the cold darkness of loneliness. And leave you in the cold darkness of loneliness. So choose wisely, my friend. So choose wisely, my friend. And do not rush into anything that feels wrong now. And do not rush into anything that feels wrong now. Trust your gut instinct. Trust your gut instinct because it is usually right about these things always. Because it is usually right about these things always and will save you pain. And will save you pain and heartache in the long run of your life journey now. And heartache in the long run of your life journey now. You deserve happiness. You deserve happiness and peace and stability in your romantic relationships. And peace and stability in your romantic relationships. So do not accept chaos. So do not accept chaos when you can have calm and loving energy instead now. When you can have calm and loving energy instead now, you are strong and capable. You are strong and capable of finding the love that you truly desire deeply. Of finding the love that you truly desire deeply within your heart and soul. Within your heart and soul. So keep believing and keep hoping for the best now. So keep believing and keep hoping for the best now, and never give up on love. And never give up on love, because it is out there waiting for you to find it. Because it is out there waiting for you to find it and hold it close to you. And hold it close to you forever and ever until the end of your time here. Forever and ever until the end of your time here on this earth with him now. On this earth with him now. You can build a life full of joy and laughter too. You can build a life full of joy and laughter too, just like the stories tell. Just like the stories tell of princes and princesses living happily ever after in their castle of love. You can have that real-life version of a fairy tale. If you look for the signs and pay attention to the details of his behavior toward you and your needs and your dreams and your goals for the future now. He should support your vision and help you achieve everything you want in life. Because that is what love does. It lifts you up and makes you feel invincible against the problems of the world. Against the problems of the world that try to bring you down and stop you now. That try to bring you down and stop you now. So let him be your partner in crime. So let him be your partner in crime and your best friend and your lover too. And your best friend and your lover too. All rolled into one amazing package. All rolled into one amazing package of devotion and care and respect for you. Of devotion and care and respect for you and your boundaries and your values. And your boundaries and your values and your beliefs about how life should be. And your beliefs about how life should be lived to the fullest extent possible. Live to the fullest extent possible with joy and passion and excitement now. With joy and passion and excitement now. You deserve to feel alive every day. You deserve to feel alive every day when you are around him and his energy. When you are around him and his energy should make you feel safe and secure. Should make you feel safe and secure and loved beyond measure and understanding of who you truly are inside now. He should see the real you and love that too. He without trying to change anything about your personality or your style or look, because you are perfect as you are. And he should appreciate that fact fully and tell you often how beautiful you are, inside and out and everywhere else. That matters to him and his heart now. You are the queen of your own kingdom, and he should treat you with royalty. And he should treat you with royalty and honor and dignity at all times now. At all times now, you should never feel small or insignificant in his presence. You should never feel small or insignificant in his presence or around his friends or his family or anyone else in his social circle now. Friends or his family or anyone else in his social circle now. You are a star. You are a star, and you should shine bright in every room that you enter into. And you should shine bright in every room that you enter into with confidence and grace and poise that comes from being loved correctly now. That comes from being loved correctly now. So do not let anyone tell you otherwise. So do not let anyone tell you otherwise about your worth and your value here. About your worth and your value here in this life and in this relationship too. In this life and in this relationship too. You are enough, and you always will. You are enough, and you always will be enough for the right man to love you. Be enough for the right man to love you and cherish you and hold you dear now. And cherish you and hold you dear now, so keep your standards high and firm. So keep your standards high and firm, and do not lower them for anyone ever. And do not lower them for anyone ever, because you deserve the very best now. Because you deserve the very best now, and nothing less than total commitment. And nothing less than total commitment and loyalty and honesty from him always. And loyalty and honesty from him always in everything he says and does daily. In everything he says and does daily, you must demand respect and you must get. You must demand respect and you must get it, or you must walk away bravely now. Or you must walk away bravely now and find someone who will give it to you. And find someone who will give it to you freely and willingly without force. Freely and willingly, without force or coercion or manipulation of any kind. Now, love should be easy and flowing, like a river that runs to the ocean smoothly, without blocks or dams in the way, to stop the natural current of affection. Now, let it flow and let it grow strong, over time as you build your life together, on a foundation of trust and truth, and mutual respect for each other's souls, and minds and bodies and spirits now. You are a whole person, and you need a partner who is also whole and complete. Partner who is also whole and complete and ready to share his life with you. And ready to share his life with you in every way that matters to both of you. In every way that matters to both of you, emotionally and physically and mentally. Emotionally and physically and mentally and spiritually in all aspects now. And spiritually in all aspects now. You deserve a love that heals and not hurts. You deserve a love that heals and not hurts your past wounds and scars deeply. Your past wounds and scars deeply, and helps you become the best version of you. And helps you become the best version of you that you can possibly be today. That you can possibly be today and tomorrow and for all the days after that. And tomorrow and for all the days after that. In your long and happy life now. In your long and happy life now. So go out there and find that special someone. So go out there and find that special someone who matches your energy and vibe. Who matches your energy and vibe and wants to grow old with you gracefully. Now holding your hand until the end of time and beyond into the next world too, where love never dies or fades away, but only gets stronger and deeper always, as the years pass by like seconds now. You will look back and smile at the journey you took to find this true love, and know that it was all worth the wait fully and completely and utterly now. Now you are ready for this kind of love, my friend. You are ready for this kind of love, my friend. So open your heart and let him. So open your heart and let him in, and show him who you really are inside now. In and show him who you really are inside now, without fear or shame or doubt. Without fear or shame or doubt, because you are worthy of being loved deeply. Because you are worthy of being loved deeply and truly and madly by him now. And truly and madly by him now. And he is worthy of being loved by you too. And he is worthy of being loved by you too. If he shows you these 5 signs, if he shows you these 5 signs clearly and consistently over a long time, clearly and consistently over a long time period of months and years together, period of months and years together, building a life that is full of meaning, building a life that is full of meaning and purpose and joy for both of you, and purpose and joy for both of you, in every single way that you can imagine, in every single way that you can imagine, now and in the future, always, forever. Now and in the future, always, forever and ever. Amen to that beautiful truth. And ever amen to that beautiful truth that love is real and it is out there. That love is real and it is out there, waiting for you to claim it as your own. Waiting for you to claim it as your own and hold it tight and never let go. And hold it tight and never let go of the happiness that is meant for you now. Of the happiness that is meant for you now. So believe in yourself and in love. So believe in yourself and in love and in the power of a genuine connection. And in the power of a genuine connection between 2 souls that are meant to. Between 2 souls that are meant to be together in this life and the next too. Be together in this life and the next too. And you will find your happily ever. And you will find your happily ever after, just like in the movies and books.